This is Watcher Style. So it's official. The watches were released for Baselworld 2019. And yeah, I know, this and that, the critics are raving, the haters are hating, but the watches are finally out. So, what do I think about what came out? Well, very simple. Was I wrong? Well, they were predictions, so who the hell cares? I pretty much think every single blogger was wrong. That's why they're called predictions. However, sticking to Rolex, I think the one word that everybody can agree on is disappointment. So the first watch that obviously grabs everyone's attention is the Batman with the Jubilee. I guess, you know what I mean? It's not a terrible watch, but I don't understand what's the whole big deal about it, you know? I don't know, man. Was it necessary? I don't think so. I think with the Pepsi just being released so soon, I don't know. I don't really care much for it. It's cool, but I don't think it's enough to carry the brand throughout the year, but whatever. You know, I guess with this whole Baselworld thing now, it's like it puts this pressure on the brands to every year release these new releases, and it's kind of like every year is like the pressure to constantly have this new watch. So that being said, the other one that also I'm not really that crazy about was the new Sea Dweller in two-tone. I mean, I guess, okay? It's a nice watch, whatever. Like I said, I'm just not that excited about it. I think the only one that I'm mostly excited about is I want to see in person the 42mm Yachtmaster in white, gold, and rubber. You see, that's something different. They made the watch bigger, completely different. That's gonna be, I guess, something just new to experience. Another one, because I'm not gonna talk about all of them, is the GMT with the meteorite dial. It's nice, I guess. You put meteorite in anything and it looks good. But I don't know, man. I feel like that watch was nice to begin with, the white gold with the black dial. Then they came out with a blue dial. Whatever. Then it just said, fuck it, just throw meteorite in it, you know? It's nice. Again, I'm not saying it's not nice. I guess, I don't know. I guess I'm just disappointed. I don't know if I was just expecting like this whole new freaking grand complication model to come out from Rolex or what. But I think everybody agrees that it was just kind of like, meh. That's kind of like how we feel about the Rolexes that came out. Now, as far as Patek is concerned, I mean, they did have several watches that came out, but the one that stands out to me was the 5726 Nautilus in steel with the blue dial. I mean, way to fan the flames on this whole Nautilus blue dial extravaganza, you know? It's like, how much is it gonna be now and how long is the waiting list gonna be? You know, it's not a bad looking watch. I mean, clearly, guys, it's obviously nice, you know? And I've always said, by the way, that the 5726 is the second favorite watch that I like after the 5980 because you get the size, so it's a little bit thicker, not as slim as the 5712 or the 5711. So I think it's a perfect compromise from the 5980. Now with the blue dial, you know how that goes. 50,000 over retail or whatnot. Now, Hublot this year actually quite surprised me. They released the new Classic Fusion Ferrari. I'm not crazy about the watch, the way it looks, but it was quite surprising. You see, that's how you come out with a whole new model. Completely different watch all the way through. And you gotta give them credit for that. You know, there's gonna be buyers for it, there's gonna be people that like it. I just think it was good and bold for them to just come out with a whole new line as opposed to some of the other brands that really just dropped a dial or a different color. And again, I think that this pressure of, you know, coming out with a brand new model and design every year is a little bit much. But Hublot did come out with something new and it's something different. Now, the one brand that really, for me, showcased the most amount of like shock and awe models, in my opinion, was Jacob & Co. I mean, I think they released easily 8 or 9 different new pieces. The 3 that stood out to me the most was, 1, the Astronomia Casino. that one for me was an awesome play. I mean, one, I love roulette, but to have an actual working roulette wheel that throws the ball, I mean, how cool is that, man? I mean, I don't care what you're gonna think about it or if it looks tacky on the wrist. Man, just imagine being able to have them just in a watch winder just to play with them. I think it's just pretty cool and it's a work of art. You know, I never saw that coming. You know, the Astronomia themes, they have so many different ones, but the casino one was really a nice touch. So my second favorite one from their lineup was the oil derrick one. I mean, how cool is that? It's got a real deal, all functioning oil well pump with all the little details, man. I mean, Jesus, man, talk about a perfect watch for the oil boys, you know? Don't matter where you're from, but if you're into oil, that's the watch for you. I mean, it has all the detail. I think it killed it compared to any other previous brand that's had an oil well pump theme watch. This one completely blew it out the park with all the details. So my favorite one that they released was the Super Mystery Central Tourbillon. This is a badass watch. It's slim, not as big as the Astronomia or the oil derrick, but it kind of has a nice curved glass and it's completely showcased in diamonds under there with a gyro tourbillon in the middle. And if you notice, it's got two rubies which actually act as the hour and the minute hands. Man, this watch is unbelievable. I mean, if you want something that's just completely frosted, I just feel that right now, that's the big dog of them all. I mean, you'd have to go, I guess, with like a billionaire, you know, the billionaire that Mayweather bought or something like that if you want more ice. But this is a little bit different because it's on a leather strap. But that's actually my favorite one of them all just because of the layout. The way that the diamonds are set under the glass in a curved structure, okay? So it's not like the face is diamond or it's not like the case is diamond. The way that it was done, it just looks like a curved glass lined with diamonds all in the inside, high up. So there's not a lot of room between the top of the sapphire and the actual face, and I like that look. And it's fully frosted. I think that's the one out of all of them that I like the best. So pretty much that's how I feel about the whole result of this Baselworld 2019 thing. You know, maybe just social media and this whole blogging thing and everything is just putting too much pressure on these brands to develop a brand new watch. Brands like Rolex or Patek, when they come out with a watch, they come out with a watch that they plan to have a long run with and tradition. So maybe that's just putting way too much pressure on the brands, and not all can deliver. And with this whole social media thing, you know, we just want more and more, and we want to consume more photos and more stuff. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see what happens with next year's show. I mean, shout out to Jacob & Co. just because, Jesus Christ, they really had to put in the work to really come out with some heavy concepts in a year. I'm sure they've been working on them before this, but wow, those guys were the ones that really stood out for me the most. So feel free to comment below how you feel about this year's 2019 Baselworld releases. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell till it looks like this, or otherwise you might be missing the latest episode. And if you like this video, please like and share. Also, subscribe to our channel. My name is Eric. This is Watch Your Style. Hello.